Of girls basketball. It's Saturday morning here, and we're all ready and set to go. We have the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets coming in to take on the hosting Moody Lady Trojans. Seen the Lady Trojans 3 games in 3 days here, a couple of makeup games, and keeping the Lady Trojans busy. But here they have a tough out against the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets, and we're going to start with the rosters for both teams. We're going to start with the Moody Lady Trojans. We're going to start with number 1, Charmy Galpo. Number 2, Sylvia Ozuna. We saw her on Thursday, just light it up. Number 3, Neilea Carreño. Number 5, Lydia Lowe. Number 11, Jaslyn Morales. Number 12, Megan Ponce. Number 13, Lene Tanner. Number 14 is Layla Zaragoza. Number 21, Reagan Gomez. And number 24, Emery Narvaez. Over on the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets side, large roster. Start at the top. Number 4, Kennedy Curtis. Number 5, Lauren Fuller. Number 10, Emily Gaskins. Number 11, Elizabeth Hudson. Number 12, Harley Gillespie. Number 13, Emily Howard. Number 14, Emily Clark. Number 20, Sarah Inigas. Number 21, Kennedy Orzakowski. Number 22, Maddie Robinson. Number 24, Caitlin Frakes. Number 30, Catherine Gurin. Number 31, Callie Wong. Number 32, Nevaeh Gray. Number 35, Bonnie Buttram. And number 45, Peyton Backlick makes up the Flower Bluff Lady Hornet roster. So we're about less than a minute from tip-off. We'll step away with a quick commercial and bring you the opening tip next. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Mark Molina here on the call, and we're going to get ready here with the opening tip. We're going to have Lowe jumping against Kennedy Orzakowski to get things going here. And it's going to be Flower Bluff controlling the tip. Here's Orzakowski. Gets it down low to Clark, out to the top of the key. It's Maddie Robinson. They go downstairs. They're trying to get it inside to Clark, but here's Orzakowski on the drive. Inside, puts it up off the glass. Misfires. Offensive rebound. That's Peyton Backlick with the offensive board, and there's a foul. And it's going to be on Flower Bluff. So it's going to be Moody ball after the whistle. Here comes Moody. Neilea Carreño on the drive, loses it in the paint, but Lowe comes out with it, and she's going to just put a shot up, misses. Rebound here to Gillespie. In the corner, it's Orzakowski. And here's a 3 from the wing by Gillespie, and she knocks it down. Give Flower Bluff a 3-0 lead here in the early going. Here's Ozuna back the other way. Trying to go inside to Narvaez, but there's a Moody turnover. And on the fast break all alone is Gillespie. And she takes it the other way and finishes. It's a 5-0 lead early on here for Flower Bluff, all 5 by Gillespie. She had the 3 from the wing wide open, and she takes it the other way off a turnover and finishing. And just a nice start here for Flower Bluff, particularly Harley Gillespie. Orzakowski goes down low, feeds it in to Gurin, and missed shot in close. And here's Emily Clark. Gets it out back to the top of the key. And wide open here for a 3 is Orzakowski. And she lets it fly, misses. Rebound underneath. That was Gillespie. Here's another wide open 3. This time it's Robinson. She misses short. Rebound here going the other way. It's Layla Zaragoza for Moody. And Moody yet to hit from the field. It's a 5-0 game. And here's Ozuna. She lets it fly. So Ozuna on Thursday led a 14-0 run on her own. 14 straight points to end the second quarter. And a victory against King. Nice ball movement, swinging it around. Gillespie thought about it. We're out back to Robinson at the top of the key. Just more passing on the perimeter as Moody trying to cut off any driving into the paint. And try to go downstairs, and Lowe gets nice positioning on the bigger Guerin. And there's a foul right there as Moody's going to end up with the ball. See Lowe, nice positioning in front. Captain Guerin trying to set up there on the low block, but the smaller Lowe just locked in and was able to step in front of that pass. And they get the ball in here to Ozuna. And Ozuna bringing it up the court. She sidesteps, puts it up, can't finish. Rebound underneath. Zaragoza is able to come up with it, and they give it back to Lowe. Off the top of the glass and in. And the foul. Nice job there by Lowe. Not an easy shot, but able just to use her court awareness, put it up. Uses the glass for the assist, and she misses there. We nearly had an offensive rebound. Here comes Flower Bluff, and there's Ozuna with the steal. Ozuna trying to get it up ahead, but the ball ends up in the hands of Guerin. And back comes Flower Bluff. Here's a jumper there by Inigas. Miss, ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Moody ball, and here's Lowe trying to get it in. And Flower Bluff with this full court pressure, just making things extremely difficult, especially for Moody trying to inbound there, as you've seen the last couple of times. Here's Lowe on the drive, gets it downstairs to Zaragoza. Zaragoza can't finish, but Lowe's there for the offensive board, puts it up. And a missed opportunity there by Moody, had a couple of good looks. And there's a foul in the corner. Picking up that foul is going to be Sarah Inigas, so another foul. Actually, it wasn't a foul. It's going to be ball tipped out of bounds. So Flower Bluff ball nonetheless. From the free throw line, it's Kennedy Curtis. Misses underneath. That was a rebound by Guerin. But it's Moody coming back the other way. And here's Narvaez. She turns it over. That ends up in the hands of Gillespie. Gillespie directing traffic. Nice pass inside. Putting it high off the glass. It's good. Count the bucket there for Inigas. And here's Ozuna. Misses the shot short. And she's trying to poke it away, but Inigas comes up with it. Gets it over to Curtis. Curtis goes inside. They're trying to get it to Guerin, but no dice there. Flower Bluff leading 7-2 here with possession, swinging it around. Here's the drive by Inigas. Runner in the lane, short. Rebound. And this is Reagan Gomez, and here comes Ozuna back the other way. Nearly loses the handle, but gets it back in, and Carreño's there to corral the pass, and she's going to get fouled, and it's going to be actually, I think they're going to call a tie up there. Actually, no, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be the third team foul on Flower Bluff. Carreño gets the ball in. swinging it around. And Carreño's going to get called for the travel down low, so it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. Bringing the ball up, Kennedy Curtis, and trying to get the ball up ahead. Nice dish down low, and here's Clark. Gets swarmed by a team of white jerseys. But here's Gillespie with another three, her second of the day. She's got 8 here in the early going. And a nice drive there by Carreño, but she can't finish. Flower Bluff with an 8-point lead here in the early going. Gaskins goes inside, nearly finishing his Clark there, but she cannot. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Moody ball. Coming in, Peyton Backlick, and we got a timeout on the floor. As Flower Bluff leads 10-2, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
You like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our Office of Economic Development offers a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And welcome back. Still in the timeout here. Coming out of it, Flower Bluff with a good start here in the first nearly 6 minutes of the game. About 2:04 left here in the first quarter. And the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets lead 10-2. Led by Harley Gillespie with 8 points here in the early going for the Lady Hornets. Nice pass there to Ozuna. She gets it into Narvaez coming up the floor. Narvaez misses, but she's going to go to the line. And she's going to shoot 2. We get a foul on Flower Bluff. Is going to be foul number 4 for the Lady Hornets. Narvaez at the free throw line for Moody, shooting 2. Emery Narvaez makes it a 7-point game. And she picks up the split there. And it's going to stay 10-3. And was going to stay with Moody there. And does Narvaez try to get it into low. Ball tipped out of bounds once again. Going to stay with Moody. Narvaez going to try to inbound here. Looking for somewhere to go, and it's taken away. Stepping in front of it is Emily Clark. And here's Kennedy Curtis bringing it back the other way. Clark, the runner, misses. And here comes Ozuna back the other way. Trying to push the ball up the floor is Ozuna. In the corner, wide open, is Jaslyn Morales. And call the whistle on her there. It's going to be back to Flower Bluff. She had a wide open look, but after the infraction, it's going to be a Flower Bluff possession. Coming up on a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Top of the key, they swing it back over. Here's Clark in the corner. Back to Curtis, and Curtis on the drive, traveled, and it's going to be Moody ball. Looking at the rosters, just a deep Flower Bluff bench. 11 over on the bench, 16 dressed as Ozuna. Nearly loses it, but there to clean it up is Emery Narvaez as she puts in just a second field goal before Moody, but it's a 10-5 game. In the deep corner, it's Clark on the drive. Back out to Curtis. Curtis gives it up to Gillespie. And here's a mid-range jumper by Backlick, but it's Moody coming back the other way. The pass to Lowe. Lowe drives. Can't get it. Gillespie picks up the rebound. And there's a whistle. That's going to be the first foul on Moody. First team foul, and we're already near the end of the first quarter. So 40 seconds left to go here in the first. And Backlick's going to get called at the travel there as her momentum drove her a little forward. And she'll head to the bench. And Catherine Guerin going to come in and take her place. It's Charmy Calpo inbounds. Try to get it underneath to Gomez. Turn around. Puts it up off the glass. It's good. Nailea Carreño is there. And it's a three-point game as well as the Lady Hornets have played. Moody sticking right in there. And defensively, they played well. Nice passing down low. Turn around. Lauren Fuller misses. And Moody's got the ball with less than 10 seconds to go. Calpo loses it. And picking it up, here's Maddie Robinson. The other way off the steal for the bucket. And that's how the quarter is going to end. Take a look at the replay as the first quarter comes to a close. A lot going on here. We had Fuller miss, and here comes Calpo thinking she has a chance, but she gets to midcourt. She just trips there. And Maddie Robinson takes it the other way and for the bucket, and that's how we end the first. Headed to the second. It's a 12-7 game here at Moody High School. Lady Hornets lead the Lady Trojans. We'll be back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second quarter coming up. It was a 10-2 lead, but a pretty good finish at the first quarter by the Lady Trojans. They trailed by 5. Trailed by as many as 8 in the first quarter. They swing it over to Curtis. Long jumper misses, and Narvaez is there for the rebound. And they give it up to Ozuna. Ozuna pushes it ahead to Lowe. And nice outlet pass there from Ozuna to Lowe. Nice connection, and it's a three-point game. They need those two to get going in the worst kind of way here. And they get going and they start playing well. Look out for Moody. And there's a good defensive play there by Narvaez. Out to Ozuna. Ozuna good in the fast break. Down low to Lowe. And Lowe puts it up off the glass and in. Once again, Ozuna feeds it to Lydia Lowe. And we got ourselves a one-point game, 12-11. And here come the Lady Trojans. Flower Bluff gonna slow it down here on the dribble. It's Robinson. She gets it back top of the key, swings it over to Kennedy Curtis. And Robinson has all day to shoot and puts it in wide open for the tray. Maddie Robinson makes it a 4-point game. And down low, Lydia Lowe on the low block once again, in close. And she's getting going and she's moving well without the ball. And this Moody offense working through the passing right now. And Lydia Lowe has been the beneficiary here in this early part of the second quarter. Turn around at the free throw line. It's Fuller. Loses the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Moody possession. Low long pass to Zaragoza, who somehow still keeps possession. Narvaez going to dribble it back out The trailing low. Straight ahead three. Can't get it to go. Rebound, but there's Zaragoza. Puts it up high off the glass, and Ozuna comes up with it. She turns around for the little fadeaway, but she draws the foul. Instead, it's going to stay with Moody. So Silvio Ozuna going to inbound for Lady Trojans. Low back to Ozuna. Ozuna going to fire the catch and shoot three. Not there, and here comes Kennedy Curtis. Puts a move on low off the glass. It's good. It's back to a 4-point game. A nice breakaway there by Curtis. She had low, and low looked just about set, but Curtis with a nice Euro step and finishes. And here's a tie up for the ball. And it's going to stay with Moody as they have the possession arrow. And low. It's it in the Carreño. Carreño looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Swings it over to low. Low dribbles back out to Gomez. Reagan Gomez stops. She traveled. She slipped just a little bit, trying to get it outside to Ozuna. It's going to be Flower Bluff ball. On the travel, there's the runner there. Robinson. Robinson puts it up. And an offensive board there. And the put back by Captain Guerin. Gives Flower Bluff a 6-point lead. And another bucket for Flower Bluff. And back-to-back buckets has the Bluff in the lead by 8. Let's take a look at what happened there on that last replay. You see Guerin put it back, and then there's a steal there. And Gillespie able to take it away and put it back. And 6-0 run here by Flower Bluff as we go into the timeout. 21-13. Lady Hornets in the lead. So coming out of the timeout, let's see how the Lady Trojans respond here out of the quick break. Here's the bounce pass from Morales. Go inside the low in the paint. Misses from in close. We got a push on the rebound. It's going to be second team foul on Moody, and it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Cross court to Gillespie. They're trying to go inside to Guerin again, and Guerin loses the ball out of bounds, but it's going to be last touch by Moody. So here's Kennedy Curtis going to inbound from right under her own basket. Get it into Guerin. And nice play on the inbound pass. Guerin off the glass and in. And it's a 10-point Flower Bluff lead. Its biggest of the day. Cross court to Ozuna. Catch and shoot. Ozuna. Yes! Silvio Ozuna. Feeling it there, just on the catch and shoot. And they're going to need more of that from her. And a nice defensive play there by Lowe. And back to Ozuna. Ozuna on the drive, loses the handle, falls down. And it's going to be a Flower Bluff ball after the whistle. Gillespie cross court to Curtis. Here's Curtis, catch on the drive, goes down low to Guerin. Guerin Can't get it to go. And there's a shot there by Kennedy Curtis falling down, and she's going to go to the line. And she'll shoot 2. Curtis makes the first. Make it an 8-point game again. Gomez and Ozuna going to sit down. Galpo and Narvaez going to check in for Moody. And we got a split there from Kennedy Curtis, and Curtis ends up with the steal over to Gillespie. Gillespie going to drive, puts it up off the back of the rim, miss. And we got a foul where it's going to be on Gillespie. They're going to call the push. Gillespie going to sit down and checking in, 35. Bonnie Buttram. Nelea Carreño trying to bring it up, loses the handle, and we're going to have a tie up there. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Flower Bluff with the possession arrow. So Maddie Robinson going to inbound for the Bluff. Curtis trying to drive past Carreño, but gets the ball tipped away, out of bounds. Going to stay with Flower Bluff. Orzakowski going to have a seat. Coming in for her is going to be Lauren Fuller. And Curtis steps into a 3, launches too hard. And Carreño tried to get the pass out, but it goes through the foot of Morales, or through the feet, actually, rather the legs. And ends up with Flower Bluff. So Curtis goes in down low to Fuller. She gets it back out to Curtis, and Robinson at the top of the key. Pass a little high there for Curtis. Back over on the drive is Buttram, high off the glass. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with Flower Bluff. Ozuna back in. Nailea Carreño goes to the bench. Gehrig sits down for Flower Bluff, and Peyton Backlick comes in. And here's Buttram. Wide open 3 from the corner. Knocks it down. And it's an 11-point game, largest of the game for Flower Bluff. Ozuna loses the handle. They give it up to Curtis, and there's Buttram the other way. 5 quick points for her. Off the Kennedy Curtis pass, and it's a 29-16 game. Less than 2 minutes to go. Nice bounce pass. There's the runner in the lane by Lowe. Here comes Buttram again. Gets into a tie-up with Ozuna, and Moody with the possession arrow. So Lady Trojans will have the ball. Curtis going to sit down. Orzakowski going to come back in for Flower Bluff. Lengthy lineup in there with Orzakowski and Backlick for Flower Bluff. They go inside to Narvaez and wide open. Here's Morales. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And here's Robinson to Buttram. She traveled. And Zaragoza going to check back in. Lowe going to head to the bench for a breather. Jaslyn Morales going to inbound. With a minute 10 coming up, minute 10 to go here in the first half. It's a 13-point Flower Bluff lead. Morales goes down low, trying to get it inside to Narvaez, but Backlick is there to deflect it out of bounds. Going to stay with Moody as we have a minute to go before the half. Narvaez Gets it into Morales. Catch and shoot from the deep corner. Misses off the front of the rim. And here's Backlick in transition. And Backlick can't finish. Rebound. That's Charmy Calpo. And back is Morales trying to push the ball up ahead. Get to the Zaragoza. Coming up on 40 seconds. They get it downstairs to Ozuna. Ozuna puts it in. Silvio Ozuna. It's an 11-point game, 30 seconds to go. Get it to Fuller, and Fuller back to Orzechowski. A nice play there by Moody as they force a turnover. With 23 seconds to go. Inigas checks in as Fuller takes the seat. Morales not ready for that pass. In the corner, back to Narvaez. Narvaez out to the top of the key. Here's Scalpo. Drives, and she's going to get called with the travel. And it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. With less than 10 seconds to go. Time running down. Orzechowski. Maddie Robinson gets the shot off. No good. And that's going to be it from the first half. And it's a 29-18 Flower Bluff lead over the Lady Trojans. And we're at the break. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Then we're going to come back with the first half highlights after this. So just keep it here. We're at the break. First half highlights coming your way. But first, quick word for some of our sponsors.
Character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the half. Flower Bluff leading Moody 29-18, about 6 minutes to go before the start of the third. We have some first half highlights for you to show you how we got here. So sit back and take a look, and we'll be back here. The first half highlights. Put a shot up, misses. Rebound here to Gillespie. In the corner, it's Orzechowski. And here's a three from the wing by Gillespie, and she knocks it down. Give Flower Bluff a 3-0 lead here in the early going. Here's Ozuna back the other way. Trying to go inside to Narvaez, but there's a Moody turnover. And on the fast break all alone is Gillespie. And she takes it the other way and finishes. They get the ball in here to Ozuna. And Ozuna bringing it up the court. She sidesteps, puts it up, can't finish. Rebound underneath. Zaragoza is able to come up with it, and they give it back to Lowe. Off the top of the glass and in. And the foul. That ends up in the hands of Gillespie. Gillespie directing traffic. Nice pass inside. Putting it high off the glass. It's good. Count the bucket there for Iniguez. Trying to get the ball up ahead. Nice dish down low. And here's Clark. Gets swarmed by a team of white jerseys. But here's Gillespie with another three. Her second of the day. Roster's just a deep Flower Bluff bench. 11 over on the bench. 16 dressed as Ozuna nearly loses it, but there to clean it up is Emery Narvaez as she'll head to the bench, and Catherine Guerin gonna come in and take her place. It's Charmy Calpo inbounds. Try to get it underneath to Gomez. Turn around. Puts it up off the glass. It's good. Nailea Carreño is there. Defensively, they played well. Nice passing down low. Turn around. Lauren Fuller misses, and Moody's got the ball with less than 10 seconds to go. Calpo loses it, and picking it up, here's Maddie Robinson. The other way off the steal for the bucket. They swing it over to Curtis. Long jumper misses, and Narvaez is there for the rebound. And they give it up to Ozuna. Ozuna pushes it ahead to Lowe. And nice outlet pass there from Ozuna to Lowe. Nice connection. They get going and they start playing well. Look out for Moody. And there's a good defensive play there by Narvaez. Out to Ozuna. Ozuna good in the fast break. Down low to Lowe. And Lowe puts it up off the glass and in. Once again, Ozuna feeds it to Lydia. Flower Bluff going to slow it down here on the dribble. It's Robinson. She gets it back top of the key, swings it over to Kennedy Curtis. And Robinson has all day to shoot and puts it in wide open for the tray. Sylvia Ozuna going to inbound for Lady Trojans. Low back to Ozuna. Ozuna going to fire the catch and shoot three. Not there, and here comes Kennedy Curtis. Puts a move on Low off the glass. It's good. On the travel, there's the runner there. Robinson. Robinson puts it up. And an offensive board there. And the put back by Catherine Guerin. On the travel, there's the runner there. Robinson. Robinson puts it up. And an offensive board there. And the put back by Catherine Guerin. Gives Flower Bluff a 6-point lead. And another bucket for Flower Bluff. Going to be last touch by Moody. So here's Kennedy Curtis going to inbound from right under her own basket. Get it into Guerin. And nice play on the inbound pass. Guerin off the glass and in. Inbound pass. Guerin off the glass and in. And it's a 10-point Flower Bluff lead. Its biggest of the day. Cross court to Ozuna. Catch and shoot Ozuna. Yes! Sylvia Ozuna. Now back in, Nailea Carreño goes to the bench. Gehrig sits down for Flower Bluff, and Peyton Backlick comes in. And here's Buttram. Wide open three from the corner, knocks it down. And it's an 11-point game, largest of the game for Flower Bluff. Ozuna loses the handle. They give it up to Curtis, and there's Buttram the other way. 5 quick.
Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About 20 seconds from the start of the second half. We got some high point scores to show you guys here. And we're going to start with Flower Bluff. Leading all scorers is Harley Gillespie with 10 points. She started off with 8 in the first quarter, finished with 10 for the first half. And following with 5 each is Bonnie Buttram and Maddie Robinson. And over on the Moody side of things, Low with 8 points, and following her lead is Ozuna with 5. And anything started here with Flower Bluff. The ball thrown away, and here's a rundown for it. It's going to be whistle. I believe it's going to be a backcourt violation, so it's going to be Moody ball, and it's going to be Carreño inbounding. It's Carreño. Takes the 3, misses. Narvaez got a piece of it, but Low picks it up in the paint. Misses the shot from in close. It's going to be Flower Bluff ball. Curtis over to Guerin. They swing it over to Robinson, and Robinson just not ready for that. Turnover. Carreño. They don't have the numbers, but Carreño back the other way, the bucket and the foul. And nice play there. Carreño in the fast break, able to finish, and she's going to go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. There's a nice strong finish there, using the backboard to get it to go, and she can't complete the 3-point play. It's a 9-point game now. (29-20) after the bucket from Carreño. Swing it over. Here's a 3 from the wing by Gillespie. Misses, but Orzakowski able to track it down, and we're going to have a change in possession here. Here's a 3 from the wing from Carreño. Here's Narvaez. Underneath, gets her own rebound, puts it up, misses. And here's Maddie Robinson bringing the ball up the court. Here's Curtis, steps inside the 3-point line, fires the long jumper, and knocks it down. Kennedy Curtis. I want to say hi to everybody joining in, seeing a former college friend of mine, and there's Narvaez, puts it in down low. Ferris Sabawi tuning in. Always nice to see him. And also want to thank everybody else watching here on this early Saturday morning game. And here we have Flower Bluff leading 31-22. And there's Ozuna comes up with the steal. And Ozuna drives, and she draws the foul, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Sylvia Ozuna kind of quiet here. They're going to need more from her here in the second half if they want to have a chance here to win this game. And that free throw helps there. And Ozuna is at her best in the transition game when they were picking up fouls or conditioned outlet passer too. Splits the free throws there, and it's a 8-point game. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Flower Bluff. And inbounding is Kennedy Orzakowski. And Robinson trying to go inside, and she turns the ball over, and here comes Moody back the other way. Trailing by 8. Trailed by as many as 13 in this one. There's Carreño in the corner. Carreño to Narvaez. Out to Ozuna. Ozuna trying to go inside the low. Below was covered by at least 3 Lady Hornets, and Robinson going to come out as you see Emily Clark check in. Narvaez trying to get it into low, and it's intercepted there by Orzakowski, and back comes Flower Bluff. They get it down low to Gillespie. Gillespie going to get the foul drawn, and it's going to be a non-shooting foul. It's going to be Flower Bluff ball to inbound. A nice pass on the inbound. They get it into Guerin, does Clark, and Guerin finds her way to the free throw line, and she's going to shoot a couple here. So we're inside of 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Guerin knocks in the first free throw, make it a 9-point game. And Catherine Guerin, 2 for 2. And the lead is 10. Up ahead, here's Lowe. Blocked there by Guerin, but Lowe able to get the ball back. Dishes the pass to a trailing Narvaez, and she can't finish, and back comes Flower Bluff. Gillespie up to Curtis. They go inside to Guerin. Guerin to the corner. Here's a long 2 by Clark. Rebound, Orzakowski. Up to Gillespie, who thought about it, but she's just going to send it back to Curtis on top. Orzakowski down low, trying to block down Narvaez, but nice defense there. Long jumper, rims in and out for Curtis. And it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. Carreño going to sit down. Jaslyn Morales checks in here for the Lady Trojans. Inbound, and Gillespie drains the corner 3. And another triple there for Gillespie. She's got 13. Coming back the other way is Curtis off the steal, and Curtis can't finish in close. Gillespie there to clean up around the rim, and she draws the foul. And back to a 13-point game. And it appears it's going to be a non-shooting foul. They get the ball into Gehrig, and Gehrig puts it in. And the lead's 15. Nice inbound pass there, and Gehrig able to finish in close. And we're going back the other way after the whistle. Things beginning to snowball here for Moody if they're not careful. And Flower Bluff stretching the lead to 15, trying to blow this game open. Clark loses it, and here's Ozuna back in the fast break. Doesn't have the numbers, just going to dribble it out. Goes inside the Narvaez. Wasn't really ready for the pass there. We have the whistle there, and it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. It's going to be a Moody foul. It's 3 team fouls on the Lady Trojans here. Sarah Inigas checking in as Emily Clark goes to the bench for Flower Bluff. At the free throw line, Inigas out towards Zakowski. Little runner there, nice move, nice drive, and she gets the bucket to go, and it's a 17-point game. Narvaez gets it poked away, and that's Harley Gillespie coming up with it. Inside of 3 minutes to go here in the third, and back we go with Flower Bluff. Curtis goes to Gehrig, and it's poked away. Turnover, Flower Bluff. Here comes Moody. Here's Carreño. She drives, puts it up, draws the foul. She's going to the line. She goes to the basket. Got the last one to go. Not so fortunate this time around. But she's going to the free throw line to trying to make it at best a 15-point game here with a couple of free throws. Makes the first. And Carreño knocks them both down, make it a 15-point game once again. .240 and counting to go here in the third quarter. And there's a Flower Bluff turnover. And Zaragoza ends up with it for Moody, and she gets it out to Carreño. And Carreño brings it up the court to Ozuna in the deep corner. The catch and shoot. Silvio Ozuna misses, but there's Lowe to clean it up, and she's going to get called with the travel as she gets the offensive board and tries to go up with the putback, but gets called for the travel instead, and it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. Here's Gillespie. And the corner to Iniguez. Feeds it to Gehrig, and Gehrig puts it up, draws the foul. Captain Guerin. Shooting 2 for Flower Bluff. Guerin misses the first. Lowe and Ozuna going to get a breather as Scalpo and Morales check in for Moody. Guerin splits free throws. Makes it a 16-point game. They go inside to Gomez. Gomez, little one-hander, doesn't get it to go. We have a tie-up here, and it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. After the jump ball call. Elizabeth Hudson, guarded closely by Charmy Calpo. Gillespie cross court to Orzakowski, drives, hands it off to Iniguez, who gets it stolen in the corner, and that's Carreño who falls on it. And it's going to be Flower Bluff ball. To get it in, catch and shoot, wide open is Gillespie. Misses, and here comes Jaslyn Morales bringing it up the court for Moody. They go to Lene Tanner. Trying to get it into Gomez is Morales, but pass a little tall there, and ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Flower Bluff possession. Coming up on a minute to play in the third, Flower Bluff opening up a 16-point lead, led by as many as 18. Get it over. Gillespie takes the long jumper, puts it in. Lead back up to 18. Here's a drive by Carreño, the one-hander. Off the mark there. Back comes Flower Bluff, and here's Elizabeth Hudson. The outlet pass to Guerin. Guerin puts it up. Misses, and Carreño's there. But it looks like she was out of bounds. Going to stay with Flower Bluff. And Emily Gaskin's going to come in. Elizabeth Hudson going to take a seat as we start seeing Flower Bluff get some of the bench in there. Like we said, 16 players dressed out. Nice pass inside to Guerin, and offensive foul looks like we're going to have here. Guerin's been wide open a couple of times on these inbound passes, led to a couple of baskets for her. She's had a pretty decent day in the paint for the Lady Hornets. .30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Calpo over to Morales. Morales trying to go inside to Gomez, and we're going to have a tie-up there, and it's going to be Moody ball after the jump ball. Gillespie going to take a seat. Maddie Robinson checking back in for Flower Bluff. And Megan Ponce gets it inside to Tanner, and Tanner out high off the glass, puts it in for Moody. She gets herself a bucket. It's a 16-point game. We had a whistle, but 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's going to be Moody ball. Morales just heaves it from half court, nearly puts it in, but that's how the third quarter is going to end, with Flower Bluff leading 43-27. A minute away from the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and we'll bring you the start of the fourth after this. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the fourth quarter, Flower Bluff leading Moody 43-27. 16-point lead for the Lady Hornets. And Flower Bluff possession here to start the fourth. Got Fuller over to Robinson. Robinson on the drive out to Fuller. They swing it over to Gaskins. Gaskin drives, stops, pops, shoots. Can't get it to go. Rebounded there, Inigas. And back out to Robinson. Robinson stops, shoots from the free throw line, pulls up. It's good. Here's Moody. Carreño on the drive, just heaves it up there. Rebound there by Fuller, and there's a tie up there. And Narvaez comes away with it. And here's Flower Bluff on the fast break. Gaskins hits the deck pretty hard there. It was Ozuna. Came up trying to make a defensive play, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Moody ball. With about 7 minutes to play here. 18-point ball game. Largest lead of the day for the Lady Hornets. Matching it. They've been here a couple of times. They go inside to Narvaez. Narvaez inbounds to Lowe, and Lowe puts up the shot, draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Nevaeh Gray checked in a moment ago for Flower Bluff. As Emily Gaskins went to the bench for the Lady Hornets. As you see Lowe there misfiring on the first free throw. She'll have one more. And Lowe misfires. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Flower Bluff ball. And here's a turnover. And giving it right back is Ozuna. She loses the handle. Maddie Robinson up ahead to Gray. Gray gets it inside, missing close range, point blank is Inigas. Gets it back off the glass, misses. She can't get it to go, and rebounded there by Leila Zaragoza, but stolen back, coming the other way. Nevaeh Gray puts it in for Flower Bluff, and it's a 20-point lead, largest of the day for the Lady Hornets. Narvaez to Zaragoza. Zaragoza gets the bucket to go there. Fuller over to Robinson. Robinson goes down low to Iniguez. Iniguez puts it up. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line. We're inside of 6 minutes to play now. Iniguez puts in the first free throw, pushing the lead back to 19. And she'll pick up the split. Pass up ahead to Narvaez. And here's Lowe on the drive in the lane. There's the runner. Off the mark. Lowe turns around, puts the shot up, gets it to go, and the foul. Lydia Lowe's had a pretty impressive game here. She can finish off the three-point play. But had double digits in the first half for Moody. Cross-court pass. Three by Gray. Off the mark there. And scooping it up is Clark in the deep corner. Over to Robinson. They swing it around. Fuller and Gray takes the three, misses short, follows her own shot, and ends up in the hands of Zaragoza. And Zaragoza brings the ball up the court. Ozuna in the corner. Got in, straight ahead three. Too hard off the back of the rim. We got a tie up there, and we got a foul, and it's going to be on Moody. It's team foul number 6. Iniguez and Gray to the bench. And Guerin comes in, as does Elizabeth Hudson for Flower Bluff. And there's Clark turning around in the paint. Can't get it to go. Here comes Morales. Morales puts it up short. Rebounded there by Lauren Fuller. Maddie Robinson up ahead to Hudson. Hudson trying to go down low, get it inside to Emily Clark, but pass too tall. It's going to be Moody ball going the other way. So Sylvia Ozuna walks the ball up the court. Inside the low. And out to Morales, but nearly turned over. And here's Ozuna on the drive. Off the glass, off the mark. Rebounded. Here comes Clark the other way. Has one to beat. Drives in against Lowe, and she gets it to go off the glass. And Lowe in there trying to take the charge, but doesn't fall her way. It's Clark. Puts in the basket. Here's Ozuna. Catch and shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc, does Ozuna. That's a 16-point game, and we haven't seen a lot of that from Sylvia Ozuna today. A couple of trays here and there, but that's about it. As Clark gets the ball on the low block, fires, and draws the foul. And Emily Clark headed to the line to shoot 2. As we see Gillespie and Iniguez head to the scorer's table ready to come in. Clark misfires there. Robinson sits down, and that's actually Gaskins, not Iniguez. And missing both of them was Clark. Here's a drive from Carreño. Can't finish. And we have a tie up there with Galpo and Catherine Guerin. Guerin headed to the bench along with Clark. Checking in is Gillespie and Backlick. Morales on the inbound pass. Can't get it to go from beyond the arc. Outlet pass to Hudson. Hudson takes the three. Short. Galpo over to Carreño. They swing it over to Ozuna. Catch and shoot from the wing. Ozuna lighting up a little bit. Couple of threes here in the last minute or so, and we saw a little bit of that. And when she gets going and she finds the rhythm, look out. But it's a 13-point lead right now. Need a couple of stops and some quick baskets if you're Moody. Hudson on the drive. Up and under, gets it to go. Big bucket there from Flower Bluff. Back to a 15-point game. Here's Gomez from the free throw line. Short, ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Moody ball, actually, as Ozuna is going to inbound. Ozuna gets it in the Galpo, swings it to Carreño. One side to Gomez, and if you're the Trojans right now, your best bet, just try to swing it over and give Ozuna some sort of open look. You tell she's feeling it. She was calling for it there, but good job by Flower Bluff to make that difficult as Reagan Gomez to the line for the 1-and-1. Makes the first, makes it a 14-point game. And Gomez picks up the split there. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Flower Bluff leads 52-38. Inside move down on the low block by Fuller. But Backlick is there to clean things up, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. And it's going to be Moody ball. Ozuna swings it over to Morales. Morales wide open from the wing, lets it fly. No good, Backlick is there. And Fuller gives it up to Hudson, and Hudson's going to bring the ball up for Flower Bluff. Minute 20 to go here. And Galpo comes up with a steal, goes to the ground, and it's going to be Flower Bluff ball on the jump ball. Lady Hornets with the possession there. Possession arrow. And Fuller going to inbound. Ozuna going to come out. Lene Tanner checks in for the Lady Trojans. Inbound to Gaskins. Gaskins on the drive. Back out to Hudson. Gaskins out to Fuller. Fuller goes inside. And Buttram misses from point blank range. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Flower Bluff with 54.7 seconds to go. Well, that's reflected here on the Moody clock. Get it in. Buttram on the drive. Gets it to Gaskins. Gaskins misses short. Gets the offensive rebound. Got a whistle. The ball going the other way. Swing the ball to the corner. Galpo draws the foul. And Charmy Galpo at the line. Shooting 2 makes the first, makes it a 13-point game. And Galpo makes it a 12-point game. Inside of 30 seconds to play now. Pass up ahead to Gaskins. Gaskins in the paint. Lets it go. Finds the bottom of the net. Final 10 seconds here. Actually about 7 on the clock. They get the ball into Gomez and picked up there by Gaskins, and 2.8 seconds left now, and it's going to be Moody ball as Lene Tanner going to inbound here for the last time in this one. Gets it up high, and it ends up in the hands of Buttram, and Buttram just going to heave it from half court, and that's how the game's going to end. And Flower Bluff defeats Moody 54-40 here. And that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're on the Roku Network and Apple TV. Thank you for watching. Once again, it's Flower Bluff 54, Moody 40. I'm Mark Molina, and have a good Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in.